Prana release refers to the concept in certain spiritual and alternative healing practices of consciously directing life force energy for healing and personal transformation. Practitioners believe that prana, a Sanskrit term for vital energy, can be accumulated and intentionally released to clear energetic blockages in the body. This process is thought to promote physical healing, emotional balance, and spiritual growth. Proponents of prana release techniques often report sensations of warmth, tingling, or vibration during practice. Some practitioners claim to be able to see or sense prana as colored light, or subtle vibrations around the body. The theory draws parallels to traditional Chinese concepts of qi and Japanese ideas of ki, suggesting a cross-cultural recognition of vital energy. Supporters point to studies on biofield therapies and energy medicine as potential scientific validation for prana-based practices. Some researchers have attempted to measure changes in electromagnetic fields around the body during prana release sessions. Practitioners often integrate prana release with other modalities such as yoga, meditation, and breathwork to enhance its effects. The concept of prana release challenges conventional medical models by proposing a form of healing based on subtle energy manipulation. Precognitive dreams refer to the phenomenon where individuals experience dreams that seemingly predict future events. These dreams are said to contain specific details about occurrences that have not yet happened in the dreamer's waking life. Proponents of precognitive dreams argue that the human mind can access information beyond the constraints of linear time. Some believers point to historical accounts of prophetic dreams, such as Abraham Lincoln's alleged dream foretelling his own assassination. Researchers in the field of parapsychology have conducted studies attempting to validate the existence of precognitive dreams through controlled experiments. Supporters often cite personal experiences where they dreamt of events in vivid detail, only to have them unfold in reality days or weeks later. Some theories suggest that precognitive dreams may be related to the concept of quantum entanglement, where particles can influence each other across time and space. Neuroscientists studying sleep patterns have observed increased activity in areas of the brain associated with memory consolidation during REM sleep, potentially linking dream states to information processing. Skeptics argue that the apparent accuracy of precognitive dreams may be due to selective recall, confirmation bias, or the tendency to find patterns in random events. Artifice predance is a theory proposing that all artistic creation is part of an ongoing dance guided by previous innovations. This concept suggests that every creative work is subtly influenced by the entire history of art that came before it. Proponents argue that true originality is an illusion, as all new ideas are recombinations of existing elements. The theory draws parallels between artistic creation and dance, where each movement is informed by previous steps. Supporters point to the work of influential artists like Picasso, whose Cubist style drew from African and Iberian art. They also cite musical innovations, such as the Beatles' incorporation of diverse genres into their groundbreaking sound. Artifice predance challenges traditional notions of creativity as spontaneous generation. It proposes a more interconnected view of artistic innovation, seeing it as a continuous, evolving process. Some educators are beginning to apply this concept, encouraging students to understand and navigate their influences rather than striving for pure originality. The theory suggests that recognizing the dance of influences can lead to more intentional and nuanced creative work. Presentism is a philosophical view proposing that only the present moment truly exists, while the past and future are not real. This perspective challenges our conventional understanding of time as a flowing river, suggesting instead that we are always in the now. Supporters of presentism argue that our immediate sensory experiences are the only things we can confirm as real, with past and future being mental constructs. Some proponents point to quantum mechanics as supporting evidence, noting that particles only take definite states when observed, paralleling the idea of the present moment's reality. Einstein's theory of relativity is also cited, as it implies a lack of universal simultaneity, potentially undermining the concept of a tangible past or future. Critics of presentism struggle to explain how change can occur if only the present exists, as change inherently involves the past. To address this, some presentists propose that reality is constantly coming into existence, with each now being a new universe. The theory encourages a focus on the present moment, aligning with certain spiritual and mindfulness practices. Prevention of Ascension, also known as the Ascension blacklist, refers to the theory that certain entities actively work to hinder humanity's spiritual evolution and consciousness expansion. Proponents believe that these forces, whether earthly or otherworldly, aim to keep humans in lower states of consciousness for their own benefit. The theory suggests that by maintaining a state of spiritual ignorance, these entities can continue to control and manipulate the masses. Supporters point to the increasing emphasis on materialism and the suppression of spiritual practices in mainstream society as evidence of this prevention. They argue that societal structures such as economic systems, media, and education are designed to keep people distracted and fearful, preventing spiritual growth. Some believers report experiencing sudden mood swings, unexplained anxiety, or physical ailments, which they attribute to energetic interference aimed at lowering their vibrational frequency. The global control matrix is seen as a key component of ascension prevention, with various systems working in concert to maintain spiritual stagnation. Proponents often cite the systematic misrepresentation or dismissal of certain spiritual teachings as a means to restrict access to ascension-aiding knowledge. The theory draws parallels to ancient spiritual concepts like moksha in Hinduism or nirvana in Buddhism, framing ascension as a universal human potential being deliberately suppressed. The ascension blacklist theory resonates with those who perceive a disconnect between material progress and spiritual fulfillment in modern society. Prism is a surveillance program operated by the U.S. National Security Agency to collect internet communications data from major tech companies. Revealed by whistleblower Edward Snowden in 2013, Prism allows the NSA to gather emails, chat logs, videos, photos, and other digital content. The program operates under the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, giving it legal standing despite controversy over privacy concerns. Prism's existence was confirmed through classified documents leaked by Snowden, providing concrete evidence of its operations. Major tech companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and Apple were allegedly involved, though they denied providing direct access to their servers. Proponents argue that Prism is crucial for national security and preventing terrorism, citing its legal oversight and importance in intelligence gathering. Critics view the program as a significant invasion of privacy, potentially violating Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable searches and seizures. The global impact of Prism's revelation led many countries to reconsider their data protection measures and privacy laws. Despite decreased public attention, Prism continues to operate, highlighting ongoing tensions between privacy and security in the digital age. The program's existence and scope demonstrate the extensive capabilities of government surveillance in modern networked societies. Prison Planet theory proposes that Earth may be an intergalactic penal colony where humans are confined and monitored by advanced extraterrestrial civilizations. Proponents point to humanity's isolation in the vast universe as potential evidence, citing the Fermi paradox, the contradiction between estimates of alien life and lack of contact. Some argue that Earth's physical limitations, like the speed of light barrier and protective atmosphere, act as cosmic prison walls preventing our escape. Supporters see UFO sightings and encounters as possible surveillance by our alien wardens to ensure we remain contained. The theory draws parallels to ancient texts and mythologies, such as Gnostic writings about archons who created Earth as a spiritual trap. Some versions suggest humans may be serving out sentences for crimes committed in past lives or other dimensions. Believers cite the harshness of life on Earth as further evidence, viewing natural disasters and human suffering as intentional elements of our punishment. The concept aligns with some interpretations of simulation theory, proposing our reality is a controlled environment created by advanced beings. Critics argue the theory is unfalsifiable and ignores scientific explanations for Earth's conditions and humanity's current technological limitations. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. The left link takes you to more clips like this. The right link takes you to the full episodes these are from. Thanks for watching.